Hello, my yoga family. Welcome back. Here I've got for you a very short, around about 15-minute long yoga class. It's just going to be a really gentle flow. So on this particular day, I woke up with a really stiff neck. So I wanted to stretch out my neck and just basically warm my body up, as it was the morning and I tend to wake up with a stiff back. So it's going to be a very gentle flow that will be really beneficial to do in the morning, but you can do it whenever you like. We're going to start off with some breath work, as this is a great way to start your day, to help to clear the mind, to move into the day in a really mindful and present way. So let's come into a comfortable seated position, maybe legs crossed, legs in front, whatever works for you. Try to lengthen the spine nice and tall. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Just breathing in and out through the nose. I'm going to start working with some yogic breathing. So as we inhale, we breathe into the belly first, then into the ribs and then into the chest. As we exhale, we let it go out the chest and then out the belly. So you can imagine filling up from the bottom to the top, and exhaling, emptying out from the top to the bottom. And we're just going to take a few cleansing breaths here. So taking a deep inhale through the nostrils, letting it go out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nostrils, letting it go out the mouth. Same again. And then just walking the hands behind you to stretch out into the chest. Maybe the fingertips point out to the side. We just lift our chest and let the head drop back. Just allowing the heart to lift up. And then gently walking those hands back. And just gently walking the hands forwards now. So keeping the legs crossed if that's comfortable, or maybe they're out in front of you. And lowering the chest down. You might need to reposition the shins, the knees, so that this feels comfortable and we don't feel any pain in our knees. And the chest may come down low, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Walk the hands back towards the body. And then taking a spinal twist, you're going to take your right hand behind, left hand comes to the side of the right leg, lengthen on the inhale, twist on the exhale, gazing over towards the right. Take the arms up and out to the sides and just bring yourself back to center. Inhale to lift the chest up, send the arms back a bit, exhale to bring the arms in towards the chest, giving yourself a little hug. Inhale, open out the arms. Exhale, take the other arm on top and give yourself another little hug, dropping the chin towards the chest. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Take the twist the opposite way towards the left. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Gazing over to the left. And then bringing it all the way back to the center. Just switch the cross of the legs if they are crossed, and then let's take that forward stretch again. So just walking the hands forwards as far as they will go. Maybe the elbows come down onto the mat, maybe not. It is not a big deal. And if you're still sitting quite tall, that's absolutely fine. Go really easy on the body, especially if you're practicing in the morning. Breathe. When you're ready, start to walk the hands back, lifting the chest up. Take a great big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands towards the heart. Same again, inhale, reach the arms up, big stretch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Once more, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, drawing the hands towards the heart center. Just placing the hands onto the knees or the thighs, or maybe just on the ground next to you, shoulders relaxed. We're dropping our left ear over towards our left shoulder. Maybe placing the right hand on the right shoulder to keep that shoulder down, and maybe placing the left hand onto the side of the head to just deepen into that stretch a bit. And you might want to let that right hand drop back down. It might feel nice to let the left arm drop as well. Gently roll the head forward so that the chin comes down towards the chest, and take the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Bring it back so the chin comes to the chest, left ear goes over towards left shoulder, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Same again, bringing the head down and then over so that the right shoulder comes towards the right ear. Maybe using the left hand on the left shoulder and maybe using the right hand on the head just to encourage that stretch to move a little bit deeper. And then if you like, you can relax the left fingertips down and then the right. And then just gently lifting the head back up. We're going to bring it over into a tabletop position now. So bring the wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Taking our cats and cows, as you inhale, let the belly drop, lift the gaze, lift the tail. As you exhale, just curl in the tailbone and the chin under, lifting the spine up. Inhale as the belly drops, lifting the gaze and the tail. And exhale into that cat. Inhale, lifting the gaze, lifting the tail. Bring the navel towards the spine and curl the chin underneath. We're going to take a gaze over towards the left, looking maybe towards the left hip and then over towards the right. Same again. So we're kind of just stretching out into the sides of the body. So similar to cat and cow, but we're kind of going sideways. And then taking these barrel rolls where we lift the spine up into that cat, and then we take those sort of sideways motions as we move through cats and cows. So barrel roll in the body. Take that the opposite way. It's not quite working for you. Maybe it's all a little bit complicated. Then just take any movements into the spine that feel really intuitive, really nice. When you're ready, let's come into a downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, tuck the toes and lift the sit bones up nice and high. Just starting to pedal out the feet one at a time, working into the backs of the legs and keep on lifting the sit bones high. We're going to wag the tail, so send the hips over to the left, over to the right, and then the same again, left and right. Lovely, let's shift our weight forwards into a high plank. Taking a side plank, the heels drop left, right arm reaches up. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Bring the right hand down, let the heels drop right, reach the left arm up. Bringing the left hand down, dropping the knees, bending the elbows and coming onto the belly. Start to lift the chest up. Coming into cobra, pushing the hips down and then gently release. Bring the arms down towards the thighs and then lift the chest up again. Keep the tops of the feet down. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, release. Bring the hands next to the chest. Push yourself up into a table and then send the sit bones back towards the heels, coming into a child's pose. I've got my forehead resting on my hands just because it's a bit sandy where I am, but you can stretch the arms directly in front of you. And then we're going to walk the hands over towards the right hand side. Keep the chest and the head grounding down and breathe. Start to walk the hands back to the center and then taking them over towards the left. Again, lowering the chest, lowering the head and breathing deeply to feel that stretch into the right side of the body. Start to walk the hands back to center. Lifting up into a tabletop, spreading the fingers wide and then lifting the sit bones up into a downward facing dog. From here, we're going to lift our right leg up, coming into three-legged dog. So we're squeezing our glutes. Bend into that right knee and see if you can open the hips towards the right. So the right hip lifts. And then making circles with that knee. So bringing the knee in towards the chest and out and round. In towards the chest, out and round. Just taking a few circles in this direction. And then a few in the opposite direction. Really getting that mobility into the right hip. And then bringing the right knee forwards and seeing if we can step the foot in between the hands. Take a little step forwards with the left foot. Rise all the way up, reach the arms up, coming into a high lunge. The left heel is lifted up. Moving into a warrior two next. The left heel grounds down. We open the arms out to the sides. We put a nice deep bend in our right knee. Left foot turned out, right foot faces forwards. Straightening out the right leg, turning the right foot in, and coming into a wide-legged fold. So with both feet parallel, we take a big inhale and reach the arms up. As we exhale, we fold from the hips. Reach the arms out to the sides and lower the chest down. Bringing the hands towards the ground. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. No big deal. Just allowing the upper body to dangle over those legs or in between the legs. Working with the breath here, let's inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the arms. Exhale, release, let the chest lower down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. One more inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release. So creating a nice little wave motion with the spine there. Let's walk our hands over towards our right foot. Swivel the right foot to point forwards, lift the left heel and come into this twisted lunge with the left hand grounded, the right hand reaching up towards the sky. Bring the right hand back down, step the right foot back, coming into a high plank. Let's bend the elbows and chaturanga all the way down to the ground. Inhale, lift the chest for cobra, shoulders away from ears. Tuck the toes, lift the sit bones for downward facing dog. And just breathe here. When you're ready, we're going to take the second side. Left leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Squeezing the glutes, bend into that left knee, open up the hips towards the left. And then creating those circles, bringing the knee forwards towards the chest, opening out the knee, and just taking a few circles in one direction, and then a few circles in the opposite direction. Bringing that left leg forwards now, and seeing if we can step the foot in between the hands, just get it forwards in your own way, so that the foot is in line with the hands. Just removing some sand off of me and adjusting my bikini. When you're ready, little step forwards with the right foot, reaching the arms up, strong legs, brings us into our high lunge. Starting to get a bit wobbly here, I've created great big holes in the sand. Hopefully you're a bit more balanced than I am. Opening out the arms, grounding that right heel and coming into warrior two. Squeezing the glutes to keep the knees opening instead of collapsing inwards. Straightening out the left leg, turning the left foot in, preparing for wide-legged fold. Interlace the hands towards the lower back. Inhale, lift the heart up, and as you exhale, let's fold over those legs. Maybe the arms are reaching up and over. If it doesn't feel good for the shoulders, then just release the hands down towards the ground. Take a moment here, take some deep breaths. Maybe the knees need to have a little bends in them, that's fine. And when you're ready, release the hands down towards the ground. Here for a little bit longer, maybe we hold onto the legs or the toes, seeing if we can go a little deeper into our fold. And if you can't, no worries. Let's lengthen the spine. And then just release. Walk the hands over towards the left foot. Point the left foot forwards and come into our low lunge. The right heel is lifted, making it a twisted lunge. Right hand stays grounded, left hand reaches up, opening up through the chest. The left hand lowers, we step left foot back and we chaturanga our way down, bending our elbows, using control, and then inhaling for a cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, let's make our way into a child's pose. So just sending the sit bones back towards the heels. And it's up to you if you want to reach the arms forwards. Or maybe this time we reach our arms towards the back of us. Maybe the hands are pretty close to the feet with the forehead grounded. So lots of ways to do a child's pose. See what feels good for your body right now. Stay with it and take a few more deep breaths. We're going to finish up our class in this position. If you'd like to come over into Shavasana, then that's fine too. Wherever you are, just find a comfortable position. Keep the eyes closed, and let's just finish with some deep breathing. Finding some space in our minds, clearing the clutter, showing some gratitude to ourselves for a wonderful practice. When you're ready, I just want you to come up into a seated position for me. Take your time. And once you arrive, just sit nice and tall, maybe place the hands onto the legs, or maybe taking the hands into prayer, whatever feels natural for you right now. You can bring the hands together and bow down the forehead if you like. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a lovely practice, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.